Good morning, everybody. It is Monday morning. It is going to be our first day of school, and we are already kind of having a hectic morning, but I thought that I would share our first day of school with you. So far this morning, I've woke up the children. They're upstairs getting ready, starting to, get their DVDs together, find out, what all they needed for their first lesson. And so far, we have forgotten to plug in their TVs and DVD players. We needed the extension cords and all that, so we had to run around and find all that. I like to cook the kids breakfast in the morning, so that's kind of what I'm working on now. I'm trying to get their breakfast ready before they're finished with their Bible. I like for them to eat a nice, good, healthy, hot breakfast while they're doing their Bible class. So that way, by the time they get into math and stuff, they've finished eating, they're awake, they've, had some time to, start their day off right. So what I'm doing today is I'm making breakfast burritos. So I've got all of their stuff started, got their juice and everything ready. So that's kind of how I start my days. I wake them up, get them ready to go. I come down here, I make breakfast, I bring it up to them as quickly as I can. And then that's kind of how we get the normal school day started. Now I say that as a normal school day, every year is different. I have been doing this this is my 11th year, we're starting my 11th year, and every year is going to be different. When you start your school year, you just kind of have to be ready to roll with the punches and just kind of, know going into the school year that every year is different, and every year your routine needs to change and grow and adapt. Like, for example, this year, my oldest son, like I said, he's doing the college and the high school thing, but he's also working for my father-in-law. He wants to take the trip to Montana with my husband when they go hunting. So he's working, trying to pay for the trip. So right now he's doing his actual high school work, and he's gonna leave probably about an hour and a half, and he's gonna go work with my father-in-law for the whole day. And then when he comes home tonight, he'll finish the rest of his school. So that's much different than what we normally do. He's never worked with my father-in-law before. So every year is going to be different. I mean, I'm not saying that your kids are going to go and get jobs and all that other stuff, but every year is different, and you just kind of have to be ready to roll with the punches. So I'm going to finish making their breakfast and take it upstairs, and we'll see how they're doing. All right, so we have brought their breakfast up here, and I've got them started. Savannah is over here doing her schoolwork. She's got earbuds in, so you're not gonna hear her schoolwork. And we do that so that they're not listening to each other's videos. Savannah's a little bit older, so I let her do the earbuds. She's got her little breakfast going on there with her Bible class going. And I try to have them finish their breakfast during their Bible portion. I don't like them doing it while they have their math stuff out and their writing and stuff. And we have Colton over here, who has kind of tore his breakfast burrito up, but he's doing his Bible over there. And so I have the two of them in this room together, and I have Austin in his own room doing his schoolwork in there because his work, he needs a little bit more concentration, a little bit more quiet. I have to work with these two a little bit more, so it's easier if he's in his own room. And he helps me a little bit. I have him do the English from the Roots Up flashcards, so he's learning them as well as teaching them to Savannah. And so when they do the English from the Roots Up flashcards, she's able to go into his room, and they're able to work on those flashcards together while I'm able to work on Colton's math flashcards in here. So having them in separate rooms kind of does a dual purpose where, we can both be working on flashcards without interrupting each other at the same time. So that's a huge help. But these things all come, from learning, from getting practice. And then we come back in here after, let's see, we do Bible, math, and then we do all of the flashcards, and then we come in here and we do the maps. The maps will be our next order of business. I like them doing the English from the Roots Up, and I really want them to know their countries and capitals. So then we do the countries and capitals, and then they move on to whatever subjects they have left. Like I said, Austin's is going to be a little bit different. I'm not sure how we're going to get the maps and stuff in with him. I really do want him to make sure he knows, and we have We know all of them but the bottom part of Africa. We did leave off there last year. But like I said, I mean, you kind of have to roll with everything as the new year start and figure out how you're going to do everything. So this will be interesting as we start this year and figure out how we're going to accomplish all this school with all this other stuff going on. But right now we're doing pretty good. We've got things going. Kids are eating and learning, and so I think later on, once we get through the first week they don't normally do the full workload. They try to get their kids' feet wet, try to get them in the routine of doing school, and then normally by the second week they're actually full into school, full workload, starting to do homework and stuff like that. And I think once they get into that second week, we might do this is the full school day and kind of show you what they do all day long with the school video. But I just kind of want to show you like the first day and let you know that everybody's first day is a little bit crazy, a little bit hectic, trying to figure everything out. And anyway, I've just enjoyed sharing this first day with you. If you liked our video, please subscribe to our channel. And there is so much more fun stuff to come, so I hope you guys stick around.